Hi, how are you? Good. It's really good to see you. I see it from your paperwork that we have you here today for a routine ear cleaning. Okay. Well, I'm glad to see that you're on top of it. That's always helpful. Definitely always like to commend my patients that stay in front of these things. It definitely helps avoid any kind of complications that might arise. Have you been having any kind of changes to your hearing lately? Like any kind of hearing loss or difficulty? Okay. Any ringing or whooshing in the ears? How about any kind of ear pain, any pressure? Any recent ear infections or colds, congestion? Okay. And have you been experiencing any kind of dizziness or loss of balance? Alright. Last question. Are you on any new medications, supplements? Okay. Good. Alright. So I'm going to start actually by looking on the outsides of your ears, okay? And included in that is also going to be your parotid lymph node area, just to rule out the presence of any kind of infectious process. So I'm going to start on this side. And is it okay with you if I touch you? Thank you. So I'm just going to start by lightly palpating. Any tenderness in any of those areas? feeling any kind of swelling. And no presence of lymph nodes here on exam and palpation. Gonna feel down your neck, okay? Not feeling anything abnormal externally. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look inside of your ears. So, okay. I'm gonna feel me pull your ear back just a little. Okay. Yep, you are definitely due. There's a good amount here. Serum inside of your ear. So we will take care of that for you today. My knee. Okay. I'm gonna pull your ear back on this side now. This is okay on this side. Any tenderness or discomfort? Okay. And this here has got a pretty good amount of wax in it as well. It's a little red inside, but I think that's probably just in relation to the volume of serum inside the ear. We'll reassess that. Swap out my otoscope cover for a different one. So I'm going to take a look inside of your nostrils if that's okay. Yeah, isn't that kind of funny? Nostrils. Alright. Nice and clear, not seeing anything concerning there. Now I'd just like to take a look inside of your mouth if that's okay. Great. Open for me, please. Alright, your throat looks nice and clear. I'm not seeing any signs of drainage or irritation. We'll put the ear speculum back on. Okay, just want to listen to your chest for a moment just to rule out any kind of chest congestion. Hopefully it's not too cold. Can I have you take a deep breath in for me, please? And out. And again, deep breath in. And out. Again. And one more time. Alright. I apologize if you're hearing my tummy talking. I had a little bit more coffee than normal today. I'm having a hard time waking up. I think it's just because it's so dark in the mornings. Anyway, my stomach is protesting. But it is what it is. We are all human after all. So, okay. Okay, so your chest was nice and clear, so that's good. We always like to check just because this time of year can definitely come with a lot of different viruses. My son actually got a doozy and he ended up getting 2 on top of each other. It was really rough. He had to miss the first 3 weeks of wrestling. Okay, I'm going to put a drape around you to protect your clothing. So this is a Chuck's pad, similar to a puppy pad, not quite as thick, but it has the same kind of absorbent layers, so it'll do a nice job of protecting your clothing. Just going to tuck this into your shirt here. Okay, that should be some pretty good coverage. to do is I'm actually going to be irrigating this time. So I'm going to use my little squeezy bottle, and I will catch my drips in this basin. Anything that I'm not able to get out, I will go back in with a brush and a tweezer to remove, okay? Okay. I'm going to stand up to do this so I have some good stability, okay? Stand to the side. Is that okay? Tuck this in on this side now. I got a little bit out. So now I'm going to go in alternately, I don't know, I'm going to alternate between a brush and a tweezer, and in some instances I will actually use them both together to help and remove the residual wax in the ear. We don't need to remove all of it, but we will be removing a good amount. So, if at any point any of this causes any kind of discomfort, let me know. Okay. I'm going to begin. keep it balanced. Some people are sensitive to having their ears one cleaned and the other not. Is this okay, by the way? Okay. another look inside of here. That side looks good. That side does too. Just check in your throat just to make sure there's no drainage that we loosened up. Alright, you can relax your mouth. So that's all a lot cleaner now. Should feel better, yeah? Just going to apply some ear drops. Alright. Get these tissues in here. How do you feel? Better? Good. Okay. Let me go ahead and take this drape off of you. Okay. Yep, your clothes look nice and dry. So, good. One more thing I'd like to do really quickly is just take a look at your eyes. Just because our faces all share some common tracts. So Alright? Everything looks okay. Any discomfort here? How about here? And there. There. How about here? Okay. Just wanted to make sure we didn't loosen up anything. So, how are you doing on your eardrops? Do you currently have enough left, or do you need me to refill them? You're good for today? Okay. How much do you think you got? Okay, so that should cover you until I see you next. Okay. So then I would like to see you back in clinic in a month, and we can reassess at that time whether or not we need to do another cleaning, okay? Okay. So if you want to go ahead and schedule at the front desk on your way out, that would be great. Otherwise, totally fine to wait and give us a call, okay? Okay. Do you have any questions for me before I step out? Okay. Well, if you think of anything, please feel free to give me a call, okay? Okay. It was really good to see you.